What's up, Libra? How y'all doing? It is time for your July extended reading. Okay. Taking that July reading of yours, man, and just squeezing every drop of information out of it that I possibly can. So, if you'd like to find the information on how to schedule a personal reading, please look in the description box of this video. Reminder, I brought back mini readings for a limited time. For those of you who have been writing me about that, they're going to be available at least for the remainder of the month. So all the information is in the description. Remember, that's the only way to schedule a personal reading. Y'all know that, right? Y'all know that's not me reaching out to you on Instagram. That's not me responding in the comments, telling you to, Cash App or WhatsApp. That's not me. Okay. So please don't send any of those losers any money. Okay. If you want a reading from me, it's only done one way through my website. It's all in the description. Okay. All right. Let's see what's coming in first. Past or new, whatever wants to come in first. What's coming in for my Libra friends, past or new? Ooh, Page of Swords reversed. We got a stalker. I don't know if that's a past person or a new person, but somebody's definitely got their eye on you. Somebody. I don't know who it is yet. Hang on. Just to let you know, though, for those of you new to my channel, 90% of the time, the past is what comes through first. We'll see, though. Two of Pentacles, King of Cups, King of Coins. Whoever this is, they got a lot of feelings for you, but they can't make up their mind as to what they want to do with the Two of Pentacles there. Empress, Ten of Wands, Two of Cups reversed. I'm going to say that it's probably a past person because of the Five of Wands in the reverse. Because of the Ten of Wands. Okay. That's what's telling me that this looks past. Okay. That somebody is still, like somebody you're in separation from is still very burdened. Okay. By the fact that you all have separated but they're afraid to cause any drama. Okay. Could be a Libra for some of you. Also have Taurus. Yeah. This is somebody that you're moving on from here. They don't really know what to say to you or how to say it. This kind of feels to me like they don't really have anything new to say. That's what this feels like to me. They are playing it off, though, with the King of Wands in the reverse. They don't know how you feel. I feel like they want to know how you feel about it. Could be a Pisces for some of you. Yeah, okay. They're not 100% sure how you feel about it, so they're playing it off. Like, and if they were to get the slightest hint of an idea that you would be interested, I think they'd be in your DMs, like, ding, but they can't tell how you feel. They can't really read you. Okay. They don't really know what to say. Even if they did know what to say, they don't even know how to say it. They don't know how to approach you because they're not sure if it would cause any fights or any drama. Okay. Six of Pentacles, Eight of, yep, definitely past. Definitely some past energy here. Okay. Well, that didn't go as deep as I wanted it to. I like the, yep. Unfinished business, unanswered questions. Okay, this is definitely past. And that still didn't go as deep as I wanted it to, though. Not really. Well, I guess let's dig their energy up a little bit more. Let's dig their energy up. Let's see how they're feeling at the deepest level and what their true intentions are. Ace of Pentacles reversed. So I don't think that they want a new start with you. They're not holding on to any hope for a reconciliation, but they haven't let you go at the same time. Does that make any sense? Doesn't really make sense to me. Ace of Swords reversed again. Ace of Pentacles reversed. So I don't think that they're holding on to any hopes that this is going to go anywhere. Yeah, but look. 3 aces in the reverse. Ace of Cups reversed, Ace of Pentacles reversed, Ace of Swords reversed. So they don't think that, it's not like they're sitting around, you know, waiting for this to go somewhere. I don't think so. But maybe it didn't end the way they wanted it to. Maybe they didn't want it to end at all, but now they've come to terms with the fact that it's over. I mean, it's over, obviously. I wish it wasn't, but it is what it is, you know? Kind of almost like getting fired from a job that you love, you know? Well, I wish they didn't fire me, but there's nothing I could do about it. Kind of a similar energy here. Does that make sense? Knight of Wands. Okay. So this is probably the type of person, more than likely, that is just somebody you can't really count on, you know? Like maybe you gave them chance after chance after chance after chance, and they might talk a big talk, but actions don't really match up with their words. They might be kind of flaky and wishy-washy. Right now, they're hoping to try to find somebody new. They're hoping, they could be dating other people, seeing other people, but no matter who they're dating, no matter who they're talking to, no matter what they're doing, they're still keeping a close eye on you throughout the whole thing. So this is kind of a weird, usually when a past energy comes through, it's like somebody's wanting to reconcile or something like that. I don't think this person's holding on to any hopes for reconciliation. You know, they're not planning to try to reconcile, but they still can't stay up off your social media, constantly seeing what you're up to and who you're talking to. And you may say, oh, well, I have them blocked. That don't mean nothing. You honestly think if somebody blocks you, that means they're not watching you? Come on now. Come on now. That's bullshit. That's all for show. It's 2022. If you really wanted to communicate with somebody, you could find a way. I don't see them going out of their way to try to communicate, but they're definitely keeping tabs on you. Okie dokie. Well, I guess let's see if they're going to take any kind of action. It's not looking like it. I'm going to go ahead and tell you right now, for those of you who came to this video wondering if this person's going to take any action, so far it's not looking like it at all. Every ace is coming out in the reverse. 4 swords reversed. 2 of wands reversed. Now, looks like they pretty much got their mind made up. They're pretty well convinced that you just give no fucks whatsoever. So yeah, it looks like their mind's pretty well made up. What they're doing is they're trying to forget about you. I don't know how successful you think that's going to be if you're constantly on their social media, but you know what I mean? It's like, I'm trying to forget about you, but I can't help but go stalk your Facebook page at the same time, you know? Any kind of outcome here? Any kind of outcome at all? Any kind of outcome happening? Hang on. Let's see if one wants to jump out. Ah, there it is. Oh, Hierophant. Now, I feel like this was something that was mainly, and I know you're not going to want to hear this. Nobody likes hearing this. But this was mainly a massive learning experience. Massive. Meant to be a learning experience. You know, we all know that one person that just never learns, you know, so can't say it was a learning experience. I'm sure it was for a lot of you. I'm sure it was. But I think this was mainly meant to be a learning experience to prepare you for your actual person. Your actual person. Okay. See, you and your actual person are not a frequency match yet. Okay. This is very important. Not a frequency match yet. Even if you were to be put in the same room with the person the universe has picked out for you right now, it still wouldn't work. Not quite yet. There's still some things you have to learn. There's still some things that they have to learn. And I think that this particular connection, this past connection, is a huge part of the learning process that you have to go through before the universe can bring you your actual person. It's not really, is there any advice? Any advice? The Emperor, the Six of Wands. Some of you needed to be taught boundaries. Some of you, that was a big thing. You needed to be taught how to stand up for yourself and set boundaries. That may not be everybody, but I'm feeling like a great number of you who resonate with this reading right here. Standing up for yourself, putting your foot down, and setting boundaries was one of the biggest lessons that you were meant to learn here. Okay? But at the end of the day, you have to learn the lesson. I can highlight some of the things that you were meant to learn, but you have to learn the lesson. I can't learn it for you, you know? So, all right, this was a massive learning experience. All right, well, let's take a look at single Libras. Single Libras, the next person coming in. Let's read this. Let's read the next person coming in for singles. The next person coming in for the singles. Ooh, the King of Wands. Some of y'all could have a fire sign coming in. This looks like a pretty stubborn individual. Pretty stubborn and very serious. Okay, very serious. Be prepared for that, because the next person coming in, I don't know what you're used to. I think in 2022, it's fair to assume that the majority of us are pretty jaded. You know, we've heard every fucking lie, every little excuse, had every little game played on us. So we get kind of jaded, right? After a while, especially when you get up in your late 20s, early 30s, mid 30s, it's like, all right, so when you just gonna tell me that you're bullshitting me? You know, you're at least gonna make it creative. Come on, man. Can you at least come up with a new lie that I haven't heard? You at least got a new game that ain't nobody run on me before. You know, we get kind of jaded. I think the next person coming into your life is dead serious. They ain't playing no damn games. No, they ain't. Matter of fact, this person might be a little bit self-centered. Might be a little bit self-centered. Oh, so I don't think one or the other of you isn't looking for long-term commitment, but feelings are developing really quickly. This feels like their energy, honestly. I feel like this person isn't trying to find commitment, but when they meet you, and this is you right here, they start falling for you hardcore. Hardcore. Okay, this person ends up being a lot more vulnerable. Like when you first meet this person, it may kind of seem like they got a bit of a chip on their shoulder, you know, and like they kind of got a bit of a hard shell around them, but they're really actually, see with these two energies here, but they're really actually very vulnerable and starting to develop feelings for you pretty quickly. Pretty quickly. Okay. Let's see their true intentions. Let's see their true intentions. The next person coming in for the single Libras. The Page of Swords. So they want to get to know you. They want to talk to you and get to know you on an intellectual level. They may come across as a little bit immature. This person is horrified. They have abandonment issues. This person has abandonment issues. I think that's one of the biggest reasons for that persona that they're putting off. You know, they've been abandoned. They've been hurt badly, like badly. You know, Eight of Swords reversed. It feels to me kind of like this person's going to be taking things very, very slow while they look out for red flags. This person's damaged. This person's damaged. There could be a big age difference between some of you too. There could be, because this person comes across real stern, really like cold and kind of closed off. That's just outside. That's bullshit. On the inside, they feel themselves, oh, shit. No. I'm starting to fall in love. No. The last time this happened, I was demolished, you know? And man, I get it, dude. Shit, I get it, man. What are we going to do? This person wants to be with you. King of coins, though. Are they willing to let that shell like crumble to the ground? Are they willing to open up and actually be vulnerable? That's the hard part. It's not really looking like they're wanting to. Okay, Queen of Cups, though. See, they're falling for you, though. That's the question. Are they willing to let their guard down? Are they willing to open up and be vulnerable? That's the scary part. That's the scary part. That's what everybody's afraid to do. I get it. I get it. I was like that one time. I used to be like that. It's scary. Who the hell wants to give just anybody a chance to demolish their world, you know? None of us want to do that. None of us do. When you meet your person, no, it's going to be a totally different ballgame right there. When you meet your person, boy, I'm going to tell you what. Oh, yeah. Let's see the outcome here. Let's see the outcome. What is the outcome? Okay, Nine of Swords reversed. I feel like the nervousness and the anxiety will subside after probably a month or so. Probably take about a month for that nervousness and anxiety to subside. Yeah. Oh, this is something that's picking up and moving pretty quick, honestly. I still see, I don't know who it is, kind of fighting, you know. I just see this person putting up a struggle. But they are letting their guard down. They really are. They really are. Okay. They are, but man, there's so much back and forth energy here, dude. Okay, so we got the Page of Cups upright, Ace of Cups reversed. We got the Page of Wands upright, the Empress in the reverse. It might be kind of turning you off a little bit. Some of you may be getting turned off. Like, yo, I mean, come on now. Do you really, I mean, you don't trust me? We got to get through that period of trust. I'm seeing some indecision. No, man. What is it worth it? Let myself fall in love and possibly get destroyed, or just keep my guard up and keep my walls up and possibly push this person away and maybe miss out on something good. Am I missing out on something good, or am I missing out on getting my heart ripped out? I don't know, man. It's moving pretty quick, though. What's the advice? This looks like a headache, dude. What's the advice? What's the advice? Eight of Pentacles is going to take some work. It's going to take some work, okay? And we going to have to make sure that a solid decision is being made. We got to get out of this 1 foot in, 1 foot out bullshit, man. We got to get out of that. You got to have both feet in or none at all. It's going to take some work. You know what work that's going to require? Patience and being able to find your own happiness. While you are patiently waiting for someone to trust you and let your guard down, you're going to have to be emotionally independent and be able to find your own source of happiness. Okay? It's very important. Very important. Watch how quick somebody lets their guard down and starts chasing you when you don't need them. Watch. You know, when you're all needy, that pushes people away. You're like, oh, fuck, get away. But when you're like, I got me. I don't need you. I choose you. I see that me and you could come together and create something awesome. But I don't need it. Don't need that. So if you choose to walk out the door, here, let me go get the door for you. You're going to walk out and fuck this up? That's on you. Deuces. Watch how quick they're like, no. Watch. Promise you. Bet you. All right. The new person. If you're not currently dealing with a new person, this is not for you. Let's look at the energy between Libra and the newest person. Ooh, speaking of which, okay, emotional independence. That's beautiful. See, the reason why this is my favorite card of the minor arcana, the reason why this is my favorite is because this is the energy that manifests. Okay? When you're in this energy, the power is in your hands. Okay? This energy scares some people. Okay? But the power is in your hands. You can do whatever you want and you're still happy. I can go be alone and just live my own life and I'm happy as hell. Or I can pick and choose. Here's the thing too, you're attractive. You're attractive when you're in this energy. People are so scared to walk into this energy because they think that that means that they're going to go be alone. No. On one side of that coin, yes, most people in this energy kind of prefer to be alone, but that's not what happens. No, that's not what happens. Because when you step in this energy, you may think, man, I just want to go be alone and do me. And everybody notices that. That's when you're attractive. That's when. Let me see what we got now. Let's see what we got right now. Woo, 10 of Pentacles. Yeah. Okay. It's looking, you have a lot of energy supporting something massively successful. Okay. Some of you may be overthinking things a little bit because you have been going through such a rough transition, because you completed a karmic cycle. Okay. What you moved away from, it was probably rough, wasn't it? Probably sucked. So some of you are naturally like wanting to tiptoe through the tulips, you know. This ain't like that. This ain't like that. You know, we naturally always want to look back in the past and compare the future to the past. It's natural. We're humans, you know. I think you're going to start learning that all that bullshit is done. It's over. You know, the only people who continuously repeat the same toxic cycles over and over and over and over and over are the people who aren't learning the lessons, you know, and you've all met that person. You may have been that person. I know I have. Keep repeating the same bullshit over and over and over and over and over. It's because you're not learning the lesson. The minute you learn the lesson, that's when things start working out in your favor. And you know what, too? Check this out. It feels weird, dude. When you're used to nothing but a series of catastrophic events, like, I don't know about you, but that was my whole life. That was my life. Catastrophe after catastrophe after catastrophe after catastrophe. Tower moment after tower moment after tower moment after. That was my life. When all that shit goes away and things start going good, feels weird, feels uncomfortable. It's like, this is weird. Like, do I deserve this? Okay, where are the hidden cameras? You know, when's the film crew gonna jump out? Ha ha ha, you've been pranked. Ha, ha, you don't deserve nothing that good. Ha ha ha. Like, this feels fucking weird. Some of you may be feeling a little bit strange. Like, is this too good to be true? No, it's not. No. You learned the lesson. What was one of the lessons? What was one of the most important lessons? I don't need a relationship to create my happiness for me. I need to create my own happiness, and then I can attract a successful relationship. Backwards. We've been trained to get into relationships ass backwards. And that was done by design. Music, movies, TV, and media have been brainwashing us for decades to believe that being lonely, empty, and alone is your natural, normal state. And relationships are the solution to that problem. We all got to learn that the hard way. Relationships don't create my happiness. I create my happiness. Then when I create my happiness, only then can I create a happy relationship. See what I'm saying, man? Let's look at this person's true intentions. Let's look at the new person's true intentions. See, they probably used to being single too. I think this is what happens when two independent people come together. Okay? Two independent people come together and motivate and inspire each other to grow, evolve, and ascend. I work on me with you by my side. You work on you with me by your side. You primarily work on you, and they'll help you. They primarily work on them, and you help them. Two of Swords. This person's overthinking it too. Y'all are kind of mirroring each other in that aspect. Could be an Aquarius for some of you. This person wants to get to know you. Okay, this person wants to get to know you. Like get to know you on a psychological level. It's going to take a while for this person to understand that you're not just going to ghost them. Okay, it's going to take a little bit. And honestly, it's probably going to take you a little bit to like fully trust them too. That's normal. Comes through these readings all the time. But they are definitely developing lots and lots of feelings for you. Okay, good. Yeah, so basically what I'm looking through here is, what I'm looking for is some bullshit. Are they blowing smoke up your ass? Are they breadcrumbing you? Are they stringing you along? No. They might be playing a little bit careful, but I feel like you all are mirroring each other in the sense of, is this too good to be true? No, it's not. Let's see what the outcome for July is. What's the outcome for July? Outcome for July. Okay. Nobody's walking away. So for those of you who came to this reading wondering whether or not the new person is about to walk away, no, they are not. Fool card reverse, though. Okay. So you may not be, so I see a lot of you looking back in the past. Okay. A lot of you looking back in the past. So you may not be jumping in with both feet. You're going to start realizing, though, it's probably not going to be in July that you realize this. Probably be more like August, sometime in August, that it clicks that this is moving a lot faster than you wanted it to. Moving a lot faster than you wanted it to. Okay. Yeah, I still see you trying to slow it down a little bit, though. There's somebody here. I don't know who it is. Somebody's trying to slow things down a little bit. Okay. So I'm not really seeing a solid, definite anything right now. It looks to me, I don't want to say you got to go over this hump, because it's not quite like a hump, but it's that period of trust. It's that period of trust where both of you let each other's guard down and you stop. You know, whenever you're thinking twice about everything that they say, you're watching every little move that they make, comparing them to the last person that cheated on you. You ask them a question today, then you ask them the same question 3 days later, just rephrase it a little bit, see if they twist their answer, see if they're lying to you, that bullshit. It's going to take a little bit to get through that. Okay. To where you're like, oh, I can sleep at night. So stick with it and stay strong. Stick with it and stay strong, man. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. Okay. Let's get a couple of general messages for you. Sorry, I've been kind of long-winded on this video today, haven't I? My bad, y'all. I'm fired up tonight. I'm fired up tonight. All right. Let's get some general messages from my Libra friends. General, career, finance, whatever the case may be. Family, friends, whatever. Ooh, the Hangman reversed. Temperance reversed. Okay, so some of y'all have been planning to make a change. Planning to make a change in something. I don't even know what. Probably your career and finance. Planning to make some kind of a change. Yeah, probably in career. But it's almost like you've been waiting on the right opportunity to come along. And you're getting a little bit impatient and you're overthinking it. It's like, I know I want to make a change, and that's all I know. I know I want to make a change. Maybe I'll just wait on the right opportunity. And the right opportunity is not coming along. I'm going to wait until it feels right. But it never feels right. I'm going to wait until I get a new idea. I'm not getting any new ideas. So you're getting a little bit imbalanced, a little bit impatient. I'm kind of tired of the waiting. I don't think some of you, nobody even knows about this either. Okay. Maybe some of you have just been stuck for too long doing what you're doing and you're waiting for something to change, whether it's a totally new job or just maybe a promotion, maybe change departments, something like that. And nothing's happening. I've been seeing that a lot for a lot of the signs this month. You're one of like 3 or 4 signs so far this month that just feel kind of stuck, you know? 4 of Pentacles. Okay. Again, not very deep. Not very deep. Not very deep. I mean, that doesn't really have to be deep. That still can be incredibly frustrating. Let's just get some advice. Let's get some general and or manifestation advice. If it's going to give me some little chintzy ass bullshit message like that, let's at least get some good advice. What's the best advice? Ooh, the 9 of Swords reversed. Okay. How am I going to word this? Be careful and try not to allow yourself to make decisions that are fueled by anxiety and nervousness. Okay? This is actually how you get rid of anxiety. Trust me. Diagnosed with clinical anxiety, 2 suicide attempts under my belt. I know a thing or two about anxiety. Okay? This is how you get rid of it. Do not allow anxiety to make decisions for you. Okay? Because anxiety and nervousness boils down to one point. Fear of losing control. That's it. That's it. Fear of something happening that's out of your control. That's it. We got to think, what part of us wants to control things? The ego. The ego loves to be in control, or think that it is. It's really not. But it loves to think that it's in control. And part of this mechanism is the ego loves to have a sense of foresight. It wants to know what's coming. And it wants to feel like it knows what's coming and it is navigating what's coming. Does that make sense? So I know what's coming and I am making the decisions, navigating what's coming with a sense of foresight. Well, for whatever reason in the world, when the ego loses its sense of foresight, it freaks the fuck out. Okay? And it tries to control the show. It tries to control things and make something that's predictable. And so what the ego needs to understand is that not only does it not have control anyway, but what the ego needs to understand is that it doesn't need control. The ego needs to understand this. It doesn't need control. You are connected to a much higher intelligence that has control. And allowing the ego to step aside and allow that higher intelligence to run the show. How do we get the ego to trust in that process? Gonna have to swallow some of that nervousness and anxiety for a while. Take some time, but we do not let that anxiety and nervousness in the driver's seat. Okay, do not let it behind the wheel, calling the shots and running the show and making decisions. Stuff it in the back seat. Yeah, it's still going to be there in your ear very loudly. Don't listen to it. Nope, I'm not going where you tell me to go. I'm going where I say I'm going. I'm doing what I say I'm doing. And oh yeah, you're going to be nervous. You're going to be scared. What if this happens? What if that happens? What if this works? What if that doesn't work? What if this? What if... After a while, you got to put up with this for a little bit. After a while, the ego is going to be like, every time I just step back and let the higher intelligence take control, it works out. I can't logically figure out how. It doesn't make any sense. But somehow, when I get out of the way, it works out. Well, I keep seeing this happen over and 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 over. Maybe I don't really need to control the show anyway. So then that's when the anxiety starts going down and down and down. When the ego, because what's the ego love? What does the ego love more than anything? Evidence. The ego loves evidence. So we got to give the ego the evidence that it doesn't need control. After a while, the anxiety level is going to go down. And it's going to go down. And it's going to go down. And then before long, maybe a year, 2 years, anxiety's gone. I don't need control. It's going to work out. I don't know how. I don't need to know how. When I step out of the way and just let universe do its thing, universe always has my back. Take some time, but you got to give the ego enough time to be able to collect the evidence that proves to it that when it tries to control the show based on nervousness, anxiety, and fear, all it does is create more bullshit that resonates with nervousness, anxiety, and fear, thus reinforcing why it thinks it needs to be nervous and afraid. See, the ego's really, really good at creating cycles. It creates something that resonates with what it thinks. And it gets the idea, oh, see, I told you, when it created the evidence all along. You know, it tricks itself. The ego's really good at fooling itself. Okay, and it's a big illusion. Give it some time. Trusting in the universe sounds cute. Most people don't. Well, that's what we need to learn how to do. Step back and trust the universe. I don't know how it's going to work out. I have no clue. I just know it's going to work out, and I'm going to be good. See what I'm saying? All right. Well, I feel like those were the messages that my Libra friends needed to hear, so I am going to go ahead and end this reading here. Thank you all so much for tuning in and playing along. I greatly appreciate all the love and the support and the positive feedback you guys show me every single time I get on here and do this. Makes my job worthwhile here on YouTube, y'all. I greatly appreciate you. Don't forget to look in the description of this video if you would like to find information on how to schedule a personal reading. And I'm out of here now, y'all. Thanks again for tuning in. I'll see you sometime between now and the rest of all eternity. Y'all stay blessed.